Boom. All right. You guys are ready? I'm ready.
Yep.
I think we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling. All right, we are here at the 2018 NACUSO Network Conference in Anaheim, California, aka Disneyland.
Yes.
The happiest place on earth, they say. So, and it's not too bad in here either. I think there's some pretty happy people here, including you, Mr. Paul.
I'm really happy,
Approach.
Yeah,
you guys just won CUSO of the Year award.
2018 CUSO of the Year award. Yeah, it was. I got the call a couple weeks ago from Jay Johnson of Callahan, and I was just shocked. You know, we applied a few times, and this is our year. It finally happened. So yeah, thrilled
Well
to receive it.
Well deserved.
Yeah, you guys are doing some good work. And we have the $2 million man here.
Yes,
Mr. Andrew
the
Burton.
$2 million man. Yeah.
Congratulations on that. So why are you the $2 million man? What's going on here, Andrew?
Well, we've invested into analytics the last 3 years, and $2.6 million is what we've gained bottom line, just right to the bottom line as far as decreased cost and increased yield. We were able to react to the market fast. We were able to get, instead of looking at board reports at the end of the month, we were able to just have daily stuff like, hey, something's happening, trending, let's attack this now, and get management together and just make a decision and get going.
Right on.
So kind of like the big boys are doing. So yeah. And we're a $370 million credit union.
Right.
So that net effect to our bottom line was just great. You know, I mean, that's, you look at that, $2.6 million. You know, we have our ROA has been 0.91 or higher every year since we started with the data analytics. We've been able to have some things which might keep some CEOs up at night, like having your largest SEG, 350 employees, gone. You know, just going on business, and like you want to know what's that net effect, what's that loss given default, what's the compounding effect on the economy when that happens. We were able to do that. I worked over the weekend, but we were able to have that on Monday after the news came on Friday. You know.
Well, when you're the $2 million man, you got to work some weekends.
Yeah. That's not in my pocket though. No. It'd be nice, but
yeah. Well, $2.6 million. Let's be
not
accurate.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Accuracy is important.
Exactly.
Data.
Yeah.
So,
No doubt. You should know. Paul, anything to add to that? Or?
Yeah, no, I just, we actually, Andrew couldn't make the last CUbroadcast conference, but I thought, that the example you had with the lending, right?
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to hit a couple of high points on that one, but that was pretty impressive.
So
looking at the numbers they generated there.
Yeah, so I don't want to talk bad about our core, but there's a lot of things that we were able to.
Okay.
There's a lot of things we were able to do with On Approach and with just data analytics that kind of make up for those deficiencies in the cores that we had, because a lot of credit unions are working on cores that they installed in 1980, 86. Ours was installed in 86.
Understandable.
So we weren't able to accurately account for the FASB 91, if there's any accountants out there that know what I'm talking about, to defer those loan costs over the life of the loan and really track that. And then, so we started doing that with the data and pulling in a daily report and getting that information. And then from then, now we have also all this other information with loan payments. So we start looking at what's our, how long before a loan pays off, when is a member going to pay off their loan, because they might have a 7-year loan, but they're going to pay it off in 56 or like 56% of that time frame they're going to pay it off. And so that was great because I was able to also like share that with another credit union just with the platform that we have, and it's the same language, the same information. I can talk to other credit unions that are on the same system, and it's the same SQL queries, it's the same code. I've actually bounced code off to people like, okay, I'm not a SQL expert, but I wrote this. Like, can you make it faster? And we do some sharing with that. I can create a report in Tableau, and somebody can run it in their system.
Okay.
Boom, have the same exact report. So,
yeah, and I think if you talk to Bert Fisher, their CEO, Bert's really impressed with the way Andrew has deployed all of these Tableau visualizations across the departments, right? And so we actually rely on Andrew as a developer on our platform, so that other credit unions can benefit from his work, right? So we look at stuff, could we put this in the CU App Store, and so Andrew's very involved in helping us get that kind of stuff out. So if a credit union doesn't have the chops to do it, the app's sitting there, and they can just download it and use it on the analytics platform.
Yeah, which definitely, that goes with the collaboration credit union thing. Because when I started this 4 years ago, I didn't know anything. So if it wasn't for other credit unions and other leaders and other people teaching me what they know, so now I'm like that's the way I feel now. It's like, okay, whatever I learned, I'm going to pass it on.
You're paying for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right on.
So this AXFI conference, like the vision for AXFI has always been, we want to bring app developers, fintechs, our developer clients together with our other clients, put them all into one room and let them start working stuff out and sharing and getting this thing going faster. And so this year's conference is going to be very hands-on at AXFI. So we want a developer community around the platform. And so, so it's very exciting. And so when we hear stories like this, it's like, boy, I'd love all of our clients to be doing this kind of stuff, and how do we get that deployed quickly?
Indeed, yeah. You gave we were on that panel the first day of the conference, and you gave that the example of the mill closing down.
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah,
that was
the 350 they talked about. He got the news on a Friday.
Yeah,
he had to work over the weekend.
and not only with the analytics with that, but we also with the programs and stuff that we put in place with knowing those members, knowing that information, getting that full 360 view of that member.
Yeah.
We didn't have any losses.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, right? No losses on any of those loans. And we had, so all 352 of those employees were members of the credit union.
Yeah.
So,
and if I got to give a plug for OCCU, I think it's everybody like the CEO, the CFO, they just promoted Andrew. They're all aligned around analytics. They are believers. This is how you do the digital transformation of the branch. And so, I mean, it's just a treat to have them. They're actually Bert Fisher's always got suggestions for us on what
awesome.
try this if you guys thought about that. If you guys talked to Callahan and so forth. And so, it's just great to have that kind of active involvement, and that's what we think collaborative analytics should be for the industry. So.
Yeah, the more involved the credit union is in this area, the better off the results are going to be. I mean, it's a two-way street.
Yeah, so we're just trying to figure out how we can get some of that $2.6 million that Andrew's saved and buy us some Range Rovers.
All right.
With all the options.
All the bells and whistles,
Well, we'll put that to thought. All right.
We gave that money back to our members.
Good for you. How's that Range Rover? Just kidding. All right, guys, anything else to add here? Any final words of wisdom?
Having a great time in NACUSO. I love this conference. I think NACUSO is an awesome platform for innovation.
Yep, I do too.
I mean, we started here back in 2013, and we have just continued to evolve. And I've watched other CUSOs as well, and we're working with other CUSOs right now on technologies, and so it's awesome. Great platform.
Andrew, any final words here? Mr. $2 million man? It'll be 3 next year with inflation.
Right, yes. I usually talk about the data journey and starting out, before you even look at even doing data warehouse, get your procedures and stuff in line, because that's really going to help. That data cleanup was a big issue at the beginning, and that was one of our largest hiccups, was just getting that data cleaned up, getting everything going. And then, but once we started with that, it's like, I have balance sheets that balance monthly, income statements coming out of the data warehouse, and so accountants like that. CFO is on
everything
board.
ties.
So that's that's all I got.
All right, great message to end on, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Congrats.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Well done. Keep up the good work, both of you guys.
All right.
Well done. That was a good one. Yeah.